So today we're going to go over a character that is white, hairy, giant, and usually hangs out in the backwoods of Canada. And of course, we're talking about Wendigo. Now, Wendigo is not one specific person, but is instead a manifestation of a curse that can strike anyone who actually at any time had committed any cannibalism in the Canadian North Woods. Now, originally, only one person could become the Wendigo at any time, which has led to a unique situation where the Wendigo is only cured if another person is struck with a curse. Overall, several people have been afflicted with the curse of the Wendigo. Paul Carter, Georges Baptiste, Francis Lagarre, Lorenzo Malvias, and a few others. Now, the curse is regional only in the North Woods of Canada, and also the conditions have to be right. When a person in the forest of Canada feeds on human flesh, the quote curse of the Wendigo was created by northern gods, which are also known as the Inua, and this was done in an effort to deter human cannibalism. Now, the cannibal that is struck with the Wendigo curse transforms into a superhumanly strong, nearly indestructible, fur-covered monster. He or she then roams the woods, eating human beings that are usually hunters and campers and people who wander in the woods. The Wendigo frequently fights the Hulk, Wolverine, and sometimes Alpha Flight. Paul Cartier, transformed into the Wendigo, battles the Hulk and then escapes. He battles the Hulk again and encounters Wolverine. Now later on, Cartier is cured as college professor Georges Baptiste became the Wendigo after that. Now Baptiste as the Wendigo later terrorizes a snowbound group. He battles Wolverine, Nightcrawler, and members of Alpha Flight. Now the Baptiste Wendigo is captured and cured by Shaman, although Baptiste is arrested by Department H. Now a few years later, a new Wendigo emerges, leading to a fight with Wolverine and She-Hulk. A local Canadian superhero, Talisman, arrives and claims to have a magical cure for the Wendigo's condition. Now after a long battle, the Wendigo is defeated by a combined attack from his two opponents and placed into Shield custody. Now this Wendigo is apparently later taken in by the Canadian-based Department K and is given an electric collar that keeps the usually mindless beast under control. Now later, the Wendigo's collar is exchanged with a neurological implant, which gives more control to the man inside the beast, even allowing him to speak. Now during the Chaos War storyline, it is revealed that a pack of Wendigos exist in the Bering Strait. Now after Red Hulk is attacked by a Wendigo that is attracted to his campfire while cooking a meal, a Wendigo bites the Red Hulk on the shoulder and he bleeds hot radioactive blood. The Hulk unalives one Wendigo while the others come to claim the body and eat it. It is also revealed that the great beasts are forced to manipulate the curse of the Wendigo to allow the transformation of several people instantly instead of only one, to basically create an army to fight with them against the Chaos King. Now a little bit later, these Wendigos are somehow able to invade Las Vegas, where they are confronted by the Grey Hulk. Now the Grey Hulk gets help to fight against them from the Moon Knight, Miss Marvel, and the Sentry. Now later on in the fight, the Green Hulk appears and the Wendigos affect Hulk, turning him into the Wendahulk, who attacks the superheroes. Luckily, Brother Voodoo appears and cures the Hulk and even the other Wendigos. Now in a kind of wacky situation, a later confrontation between two Canadian meat packing plant employees results in one accidentally unaliving the other, and the perpetrator tries to cover this all up by running the body through one of the meat grinders. Now, this results in a mass outbreak of the Wendigo curse, which was greatly exacerbated by the curse being transmitted via bite wounds infected by the Wendigos. Now, an actual infection of this phenomenon that might go beyond Canada's borders is initially prevented by its own mystical limitations of the Wendigo curse itself. Now, with the uncontrollability of the outbreak, the great beast, Tanarak, which is the father of the Wendigo, gains enough power to overthrow his fellows and intends to spread the curse across the entire world. However, the combined efforts of the X-Men, the other beasts, and the Guardian defeat his plan, resulting in the elimination of the curse. Now, the company Roxxon later goes on an archaeological expedition to find a Wendigo. When a Wendigo attacks the scientist named Ella Sterling, she is saved by Weapon H. Now, it is revealed that the Roxxon executive, Mr. Banks, had a miner named Phillips Wagoneer, who ate Wendigo meat at the site where the Avignon party resided during a blizzard. The result of this turned Wagoneer into a Wendigo, which is more powerful than any normal Wendigo and can grow larger when it eats any type of flesh. The Wendigo caught up to Weapon H and tries to eat him whole, only for Doctor Strange to appear. Now, as the Wendigo is immune to enchantments, Weapon H borrowed Doctor Strange's axe of Angarumus and allowed himself to be eaten by the Wendigo to unalive it from within. Now, as far as powers and abilities go with the Wendigo, it possesses a variety of superhuman physical abilities as a result of transformation by an ancient mystical curse. Now, the Wendigo possesses superhuman strength, and it is somewhat unknown what the limit is. It is known that the Wendigo possesses sufficient enough strength to be able to go head-to-head against even the Hulk. Now, aside from its vast strength, the tissues of the Wendigo's body are considerably stronger than that of a normal human, and this provides it with superhuman durability. A Wendigo's body can resist high-caliber machine gun rounds without sustaining any injury. Now, if a Wendigo is injured, it can recover from the physical trauma with tremendous speed and efficiency. The Wendigo can also be rendered unconscious if enough sufficient force is applied, such as a severe physical injury and/or trauma. But it has even been able to regenerate from being completely disemboweled, and at one point it has even survived its heart being ripped from its chest. Despite the Wendigo's great size, it can run at speeds greater than that of an Olympic-level athlete. The enhanced musculature of the Wendigo generates less lactic acid than that of the muscles of a human being, granting it superhuman levels of stamina. The fingers and toes are also tipped with a razor-sharp, retractable claws and are capable of piercing even the Hulk's skin, a feat usually reserved for adamantium. Now, even though each Wendigo was once a normal human, in most cases there is very little left of the person it once was. It possesses little intelligence and can be considered non-sentient. It also lacks the ability to speak anything other than its own name, which it often will yell and repeat during its attacks. Anyway, this is what we know of the character Wendigo. You guys have a wonderful night, a good morning, a great day, whichever. Please like, share, and subscribe. We really do appreciate that. Also, leave a comment down below. Let us know what character you would like to see on this channel, and we'll see if we can't make it happen. As always, Excelsior.